everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am showing you this lovely video of painting my niece dog, Mary Jane, MJ. I did this for my brother-in-law and my sister. This is their dog. It was originally his dog before he married my sister, but now it's their dog. So this was my third time using my Turner gouache, and this is my, I think it was my third time, and this is my first time ever painting a dog portrait in gouache. And I went into this with the best of intentions that I was going to simplify it, and if you watched my other one, you know that I didn't really do it that time, and I can tell you now I didn't do it this time either. See, I'm going in with my big square brushes, and then I didn't do that anymore. And it gets worse. Just wait. It gets so much worse. In my defense, it turns out great, and also my goal really is that it looked like her. That was the most important thing, and I just couldn't, with my very limited experience with gouache, I couldn't figure out how to do that while simplifying so much, because she has all these little tiny spots of different colors, and I just, yeah, I end up painting individual hairs. It's fine. I really do like how it turns out. Yeah, but it was definitely a wild adventure, and I am not sure if I'm still raring to go to do gouache pet portraits for people in some future date. I do think that doing 2 is not enough for me to decide though, so I definitely need to do more, and then I can make that decision. But I am very proud of this, and my brother-in-law cried a little when I gave it to him. So I guess mission accomplished. Yay. Yeah, I don't have like a ton to say the whole time, so if I go quiet, just enjoy the painting. Like right now. I guess I could tell a little story about Mary Jane. It's kind of a silly story, I guess, and a little sad, but dogs are silly. They just put their faces in stuff, you know, without even thinking about it. I dog sat her one time, and I was on a walk with her, and she just shoved her face in an anthill, and needless to say, she got ants all over her face, so I was sitting there on the sidewalk with her, pulling live ants out of her fur on her face for like 5 minutes. It was neat. But we got them all, and she was fine. She's so cute, and I love her, and I wish that I saw her more. Yep, here I go. Individual hairs. I'm just very much still experimenting so much with gouache. I do absolutely love how this turned out though, despite the fact that painting it was simultaneously a joyful, wonderful experience and also a slow version of self-torture. So I only because I went in expecting it to be one way, and then I didn't do that, and it took a lot longer than I had expected. And here we have my first attempt at eyes, which this one turned out okay. I was pleased with it, and then I later realized that it was bigger than her other eye, which you can't really tell here because the angle of the camera makes it kind of janky, but yeah, it ended up being bigger than the other eye, and they were just a little bit off, so later you will see me redo them, which was a very scary experience. And we're painting teeth. I love this though because it just kind of makes her look so much better when she suddenly has teeth. So, doggy teeths. guess I could also tell you that MJ lives on the flat earth, not the round one. And I'm just kidding, but I had to put that in there because my brother-in-law is a very silly man. And he and my sister will understand why I said it. Tee. Alright, more little hairs. I like this though because her little freckly face needed it. I have no regrets now, but doing this, I was so tired. Yeah, that eye is tiny. That second eye is just way smaller than the other one. And it looks worse here because of the camera angle, actually. Yeah, here I go. So I wetted the eyes like a lot and then was dabbing off paint with a paper towel. And I didn't put all of it in here because it took a long time because I was trying to be really careful because I was terrified. I was so scared I was gonna ruin it, but I also knew that I couldn't just leave it bad. There's a line in the book Alla Prima that is the only thing I remember from reading that. I should actually read it again now that I'm painting and not 18 and just trying to be a cool artist. Don't knowingly leave something wrong on your canvas, and I am paraphrasing, but yeah, don't knowingly leave something wrong. So I couldn't do it. I knew they were wrong and I wanted it to be good, so I fixed it and I was scared, but it turns out okay in the end. I am not good at mixing gouache. Like, it frustrates me intensely. I am, like, in watercolor and oil painting, I feel like mixing colors is more intuitive for me. It's definitely something I still need practice with, but it's much harder for me to do it in gouache. So that just makes me feel extra accomplished about this painting. Although if I were to compare it to the photo directly, I would definitely say that my values are off and my colors are kind of off. But it looks like her and it's pretty, and that's what matters. Got all these tiny hairs. I was seriously going into this like, again, the same as I was thinking when I started the Julio portrait, the Sphinx cat for my cousin. Like, I was going in like, yeah, I'm gonna simplify like M. Hughes. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Sometime I will sit down with like pure intention for practice and then maybe I'll get somewhere. Today is not that day. Here is the sequel eye attempt, and I was letting them dry. I was trying to be so careful because I knew I had to add little tiny details. I started to do the pattern on the bandana that was in the photo, and then I was like, you know what? I don't care that much, and it's not the important part of the image, and I just didn't do that. I made it blue. So yeah, but you know, it's fine. It's not the focal point, and yeah, gouache is hard for me. I really like it. It's gonna take me some time to learn the true patience that I need. I did find it for these eye bits though, of being very, very, very careful with these teeny tiny details. I think I have fallen prey to the world we live in, of being used to instant gratification, and so as I've dived back into being an artist, like with seriousness for the first time in like a decade, having to relearn to slow down and be patient is definitely a lesson, but it paid off here. I would have been sad about the eyes. I'm not so sad about the bandana. I guess if my brother-in-law is sad about the bandana, he can bring the painting back and make me fix it for him. And I might not do it, but you know. I don't think he'd do that. But if he sees this, he's gonna make a joke about it. He's gonna be like, he's gonna pretend he's mad about it. Even though I just said that, he'll probably still do it. Yeah. Anywho, way better. Love the eyes. So happy with those. And then I had to go in and start adding little details that were actually overlapping stuff because didn't want it to look weird. I lost like most of the painting of the background colors, so I'm really sorry about that, which sucks because there's like a gradient and I think it turned out really nice. I did this like gold and green combo because I wanted it to look warm in the background, kind of summery, and I was really nervous with that first color. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna look good, and then it did, and it was fine. But yeah, then I had to go back over the edges to make it look fluffy and not kind of choppy like it does right now. And I know how y'all feel about watching tape peels. So, here you go. Some sexy tape peeling. While I slowly, layer by layer, destroy my drawing boards. I got some of that purple delicate surface tape that's ready to go on 2 new pieces that I haven't started actually painting yet, but I'm hopeful that it will not chew up my drawing board so much. And also this stuff ate my paper sometimes, so fingers crossed. Hot. There she is. And then I tried to sign it and I spelled my name wrong, and then yeah, so signing ink on gouache is not great. Don't do it. I should have done it on the paper below. This was rough. But yeah, there we go. There she is, all done. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye everybody.